Hello guys, welcome to my video and welcome to Rome. I'm only here for about 24 hours and I've already had about 6 hours, okay? So that leaves, according to my maths, about 18 hours. I could be wrong because I've already had a few. Anyway, if you'd like to see what I get up to for the next 18 hours, stick around. Hello, my name's Steve Morgan, and from the age of 16, when I left home, I've had some crazy adventures. It's been the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's why I decided to do Morgan's World, to share those journeys with you. To keep up to date with my life journeys, please like and subscribe to my channel below. Welcome to my world. And I am going that direction. Got to be careful to not get run over. In the UK we drive on the other side of the road and it's easy to forget that sometimes, that they drive on the right over here, which could be right could be right and left could be wrong. I don't know. Your thoughts in the comments. Alright, the Flan O'Brien. I was in Rome a year ago. I'm not sure if it was this one or not. Buongiorno. How are you? How are you? So basically, you can't just get your beer at the bar. You've got to queue up and get your drink. You've got to queue up, pay for it, just like you would in McDonald's, and then you get your stuff. So, alright, I'm queuing up for a piss.
We're here.
What's your name, mate?
My name's Gail.
Gail, what are you doing in Rome?
I am here on a business trip. For my college.
Mate, get off those steps. You got to stand here.
No, I gotta look tall.
Yeah, you're making me look like a little.
Gotta look tall. Yeah.
Anyway, what for college?
Yep.
College?
Yeah.
Where do you go to college? In Rome?
In the States. Nope, in the States.
What uni do you go to?
Colorado, Boulder.
Oh, okay. Cool,
Yep.
man.
Where you, England?
I am. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Where at?
London.
Okay.
Anyway, mate. So, what's the best thing about Rome?
Best thing about Rome. I mean, it's got to be the.
Come on, man. Be quick.
The tours, the
Come on,
architecture, the architecture.
The architecture. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favourite football team?
Favorite football team? Like you're talking soccer?
NFL.
NFL. Broncos. The Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Okay. So, what's your favourite soccer team?
I don't watch soccer, but I.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't watch soccer.
Okay. All right. So.
What's yours?
England. There you go. Anyway, mate, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Enjoy the rest of your time here. Gail, what a lovely guy. A little bit pissed, but who am I to judge? Because I always got pissed when I was his age, and I'm a lot more than, I'm probably triple his age now, and I still get pissed. How are you all anyway? Not too bad. So I'm in the accommodation where I'm staying. I've got to keep a little bit quiet, but I'm just going to talk to these gents. Because you're working very late.
Yeah.
And you've been here since I got here, innit?
Yeah.
You're the guy that helped me earlier. What's your name anyway?
Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike. And your name?
Andrea, nice to meet you. My pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Italy, from the south.
Which part?
Bari, in Puglia.
Do you like it? Bari?
Yeah.
That's a nice coast, right?
Yeah,
Is that?
Amazing place.
And where are you from, mate?
I'm from the Philippines.
Ah, Philippines. Ah, okay. Do they have that, God, I can't think of it now. That fast food place, what's it called?
Jollibee.
Jollibee. Do they have a Jollibee here?
Yeah, they have it.
Man, they have Jollibee everywhere now. You know what? Because they have Filipino workers, and you gotta look after the Filipino workers. You know, and that's why they have Jollibees everywhere.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Thank you. So it's the next day, and I'm going to go to a place for breakfast that I went to last year when I was in Rome. I was in Rome last year because I wanted to go to Saudi Arabia, and from the UK you could get a cheap flight to Italy, and then from Italy you can get a cheap flight to Saudi Arabia. So I had a 2-for-1 holiday. I stopped off at Rome on the way to Saudi Arabia for a couple of days, and on the way back I had a couple of days. But I built up a bit of an acquaintance with this lady who works in a restaurant, or just a restaurant in itself. The restaurant was just absolutely amazing. I may have missed it now because I tried to get there for brunch, but it could be over. But let's check it out. Well, it looks like they're closed. Okay, so I went to the restaurant and it was closed, but that's okay because the lady I really wanted to say hi to, her name is Veronica, wasn't there. So let me tell you why I wanted to say hi to her. Okay, so the main reason for going there honestly was the food. The food was really good. I loved the coffee, everything. It was a buffet, you know, a breakfast buffet. Someone like me loves to eat, so I definitely get my money's worth. Well, I was there with my friend Connie Harrison and her boyfriend, okay? As I said, like, we were on our way to Saudi Arabia, and so we stopped off at Rome on the way there and on the way back. And this restaurant had just reopened under new management, and Veronica had just got hired, and all the team were so friendly and so nice. And every morning after you'd finish your breakfast, not just would they thank you for coming, which is really nice, and that's just another indication of good customer service, but they would hug you. They'd hug you and kiss you, and it really made you feel like you were in Italy, you know. Oh, mamma mia, let me give you a hug. But Veronica was a gorgeous girl as well, and it was just like really unusual, you know, like this gorgeous girl giving an old man like me a hug. But anyway, I passed on my YouTube details to a colleague, and I, by no means, all I wanted to do was just say hello. That's all, you know, and thank her again for her wonderful service. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be back in Rome. The first time I came to Rome was 1988, and I was traveling around Europe, and I stayed in pensions and stuff. It was before the days of like laptops and computers and booking.com, and I stayed in this crap hole, and outside the window somebody had, on the streets, somebody had just been shot, and that was the first time, my first shooting I'd ever witnessed in my life. And it wasn't just a shooting, Rome kind of put a sour taste on me. So since then, okay, I've been to Rome about 6 times, and every time I have gone to Rome, it has grown on me a little bit more. And that's not including the other parts of Italy I've been to, okay, over the years. I now can say I love Rome. I really do. It is easily in my top 10 favourite cities in the world. I don't know if I could live here. I mean, it's great as a tourist. You can hear the sound of the honking of the horn. That doesn't bother me. It just gives it that nice authentic feel for Rome, you know. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of the way, you know. But yeah, that probably pissed me off if I heard that noise in London. So I've been walking around for about a couple hours, I'd say, and I'm on my way to the Vatican, but I might not even make it on time because I've got a flight to catch tonight. But that means there will be a trip back to Rome again. This year is a Jubilee year in the Vatican. That's every 25 years, obviously. And there's this like kind of arch or a gate or a door, a wooden door. I don't know. I saw on the news probably 30 years ago when I was living in the States. But you walk through it and your sins are forgiven. And I really need that because I got a lot of bodies buried in my back garden, and I just need to ask the Almighty for forgiveness for it. Okay, that is a joke, all right? Hey, look at this. This is the advantage of walking. That is River Tiber's, and I don't think I've actually saw this river before on all the trips I've been to Rome. How beautiful it is. And it's such a beautiful day today, it really is. The weather is just perfect. I was a little bit kind of like cautious about what it was going to be like. I thought it might be a bit too hot, but no, it's not. It's beautiful spring weather, you know, warm breeze, no humidity. Gotta love it. So some guy over there is just getting ejected because he had his feet in the fountain and the police think he was about to take the coins, but he may have just been like cooling his feet. I don't know, I'm not sure, but anyway, I guess do not take your bloody sandals off and cool your feet in a fountain or in Rome, because that could be looked as that you want to take the pennies that are in there. So, ladies and gents, I can finally see the Vatican. Right in front of me. That is St. Peter's Basilica, the dome-shaped thing. So my friends, here I am. I'm in St. Peter's Square, the world's smallest country. And I've only got a few minutes to walk around it. So last year, I went to 21 countries. And if I can include walking around here for 10 minutes, I don't know if that's allowed or not, but it officially is a country. Maybe I should buy something from the souvenir shop. That means I'm on my 12th country so far this year. There's a good possibility I'm going to beat that 21. But just look at it. Look how amazing. Right from that window, where the middle window, that's where the Pope would stand and bless the crowd and say his prayers. The new Pope, St. Francis. I'm so happy it's an American Pope. I think it's a great choice. It's a great choice for it to be an American. Let's hope he does a good job. Pope Francis. Let's hope. No, I'm very, 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 very sorry. Pope Francis is the one that just passed away. God bless him. Pope Leo. See, like, I don't Google stuff. It's just all natural, you know. Yeah, so Pope Leo, he's the new Pope, he's American. I'm so happy that he's American, all right? You know, America is the richest country in the world, the most powerfulest country in the world. It's definitely the most powerfulest Christian country in the world. But, you know, like, and I'm not talking about for Americans to, you know, give their tax money to the rest of the world and all that other stuff. But I'm talking about problems at home in America. I used to live there and you just see so much homeless on the streets. You see veterans on the streets. And I'm all for rich people getting richer, but I'm not for poor people getting poorer. You know, America needs to step up and help a few of their own citizens. And maybe Pope Leo can like encourage this a little bit, because Pope Leo, God willing, I really hope he does, survives a few presidents. You know, I hope he's got about 20 years. And the presidential term's only 4 years. 8 years if you're lucky. And you get elected twice. So anyway, this is it. I'm not going to go inside. I don't have time. But this is what I'm going to try and do. I'm brainstorming. I'm going to use another country as an excuse to come back to Rome. Because I really like Rome. Okay? And with that, you know, I'll fly from London to Rome and then from Rome to somewhere else, because, you know, I'm not rich, so I've got to do it that way. You know, I've got to be a budget traveller. So yeah. So I met these guys a couple of minutes ago, and they
from Italy.
they told me what the name of this square. I mean, I knew the name of the square, but for some reason, you know, old age or whatever, I knew it was Vatican Square. But then I was thinking, is this St. Peter's Square?
No,
What is? Yeah, what is a St. There's a St. Peter's something. St. Peter's Dome? No, St. Peter's.
Yeah, St. Peter is the square, while the Vatican is the nation, the state.
But this is Vatican Square,
Yeah,
right?
It's Vatican City. It's another state with respect from Italy.
Anyway, my name's Steve.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
The two Lorenzos.
Yeah.
Man, my memory's so bad. I better not forget your names.
Yeah.
And where are you all from?
Yeah, we are from Italy, from Milan.
Milan, yeah. What's the best? What's the best thing about Milan? What's the best thing about it?
The Duomo Square.
Yeah, and okay, that is.
Duomo is very, very giant. It's good. It's quite good.
So, gents, I just love the Italian accent. It's just so romantic and beautiful to hear. Have you got any words, please?
Yeah, ciao ragazzi, iscrivetevi al canale di Morgan's World.
Oh wow! What did you just say?
Subscribe to Morgan's World channel YouTube.
I totally agree with that. That is amazing. But that'll come at the end of this video.
Yeah.
Gents,
Thank you, bye bye, subscribe.
bye-bye.
all the best
Yeah.
from Vatican City.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've left the Vatican Square, and I am now officially back in Rome, in Italy. So here's food for thought, okay? If I was to, I say that I've been to Rome 6 times, all right? But what about if you're in Vatican? I was just in the Vatican Square, and I cross over. Does that make I've been in Rome now 7 different times? No, I'm not including those. Only the times I've come here by plane. But anyway, I'm rushing to go back to my accommodation where I stayed last night. They're storing my bag and then head off to the airport. If there's time at the airport, I'll show you the lounge. So guys, I never planned it this way, but I took a different path on my map finder, and when I did, I come across this. I've been here before, and there's always heaps of crowds, and I just thought I'd show you. It's a Trevi fountain. Make a wish, guys. Okay, I've made it to the airport. There was no time to show you the lounge, even though I took a taxi here. Also, Wizz Air has stinged me with a fee. I've learned a lesson, okay? Wizz Air is usually a little cheaper than some of the other airlines, but whenever possible, I will fly British Airways, you know, out of London, okay? So anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all on the next journey. Ciao, ciao.